Yo, it's Colton Lindsay here, financially free by the age of 32. Welcome back to my channel. Today, my team has some videos from Ryan Serhant set up. I'm gonna do some reaction videos, so stay tuned. I think he's an incredible dude, and I don't watch much of his content, but he's obviously extremely successful. So let's go ahead and watch what he has to say. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see all my reaction videos. We'll see you there.
You wanna know how to make $1 million in profit? Step one, ideate. What is the thing that's gonna generate the revenue?
When I say identify the idea that creates the revenue, being a salesperson, you don't have to create the inventory.
Maybe you have your real estate license. Boom, step one, done. Now listen, you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
You don't need to do that. I am running around the entirety of New York City today. 7 listing pitches, 4 showings, 5 different videos that we're making every 15 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. From this piece of inventory to that piece of inventory to that piece of inventory. And other people have paid for. But the movement of that inventory creates a big, that is revenue. That, after expenses, creates profit. You sell enough of these, then you're making 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 million a year in revenue. And I don't have to create any of the inventory.
Look, I don't know what a VIG is, but I do know that being a salesperson is one of the fastest way to make money. I don't know many people, besides maybe Serhant and a handful of others in New York, that are doing $1 million a year profit, but you can do it if you step out of being a salesperson and move into be a successful business operator, and eventually step into be what's called a business owner. You want a better way to make $1 million profit? Get into the agent attraction space. In fact, that's what he's actually doing. Is he now at the end of this video says want the other 4 steps, full video on YouTube, go watch it. He drives it there. He moves content and then he offers a program. I don't know what it's called, the name of his program, but he is in the agent attraction space and he's making a ton of money there. The expenses are so much lower. Plus, if you can do a company like Real Brokerage, you can then go build a network and have a residual revenue from your network.
Random thought. This is a bag. There's money. Don't ask me why. I think one of the big differences between me as an entrepreneur and a lot of other people is I am not motivated by this bag of cash. I could honestly care less. No, sure, take it, okay? But I'm not motivated by money today. I'm motivated by money tomorrow. I work for Ryan in the future. That's my boss. Because what happens today with money, without money, is over. It's dead. It's already been decided. What's gonna happen tomorrow? It's already in my calendar. What's gonna happen on Friday? It's already in my calendar. I already know what I'm gonna do. What happens in a month from today, 6 months, 3 years from today, that guy, when I'm there, that's my boss. I will always choose short-term pain for long-term gain. I will always sit back and smile all the way to the finish line for me in the future. But if you find yourself chasing the dollars today, don't. There's much, much bigger reward in the future.
I think this goes back to the old saying is don't trip over dollars to pick up pennies. I completely agree with what Ryan's saying is because if you're chasing money today, you're probably in a reactive state or even a scarcity state where you're reacting to try and make money today. Whereas if you're creating a future, you're having a game plan, something that you look forward to, something to move towards and to build, the plan might not always go as planned. You'll have your plan and then there'll be the freaking plan that knocks you in the teeth. But going forward is where you can scale, where you can create. And I do have one goal in mind when I'm building a business is am I creating a business that runs without me? Residual revenue that pays me over and over again. And it took me many, many years to do this because it used to be transactional. That could I go sell another house? Could I go do one more sell so that I just made enough money? And I think that's actually short term. I think long term is where you're building a residual business that pays you over and over again. And the only way I know how to do that in the real estate space currently is through the agent attraction space, whether that's building a mentorship company or building a network.
Invest in future you. Can you put away $100 a month? Can you set up an IRA, a Roth IRA? Do you have a job that's gonna do a matching 401k? Can you put away $1,000 a month? Take advantage of tax-deferred retirement accounts if you can. You are the CEO of your own company, and you're a company of one right now. Money is your best employee. If you tell that employee what to do, it'll work for you.
Well, I do agree with this idea of setting money aside and investing, but I don't agree with the idea of going into a 401k or an IRA. In fact, I don't really bet he does any of that crap either, especially about the money he makes. It's the fastest way to actually not make money through investing. Investing is a lump sum payment for a future return or a future income. And I don't want to do a tax deferral 6 to 8% return on my investment type deal. I want to do 20%, 40%. I got some deals that are 100% returns on investment. Those are the type of deals that I want to do. So yes, set $1,000, whatever, get a percentage that you agree to. I recommend 10 to 20% of every dollar that you generate, reinvest it into an investment that will pay you a future income. But do it in ways that pay you residually or asymmetrically, and that's a whole other topic.
You are one of two people. You are a push or you're a pull. I am the type of person that wakes up and pushes all day long, or I'm the type of person who wakes up and I'm gonna be pulled through my day. I'm gonna do what I'm told to do or not. I'm gonna make decisions based on how I feel or not, and you're gonna be pulled along. I honestly think that I was a pull for a good part of my life. And then I was dropped on a sidewalk on East 66th Street in New York City, and I had to figure out how to survive and make money. And it was that or like complete failure, and I went from pull to push real fast. It's not like a push and a pull are right or wrong. You just have to know which one you are so that you can set expectations for yourself and for others around you that are correct.
So I agree there is push or pull, but I disagree with the idea that you're one of these two. I actually think if you can leverage how to do push and pull, it's kind of like being a warrior or a wizard all in one. Like a warrior is this person that's gonna just break down the fucking wall and cut out hearts and slit throats and do whatever the fuck it takes to win. That's kind of the push. And then the pull is kind of gonna be, or the wizard is like the pull that's gonna go with the flow, be centered, be calm regardless of what's going on, and it's gonna be pulled into the future. I think if you can learn to tap into each of those, I think that's the real way to go. I don't think it's about push or pull. I think it's about push and pull.
A problem mindset I see all the time is people thinking that they're actually trying to make money. I'm gonna go make money. I gotta make money this year. You're not making any money. Money's already been made. It's already been printed. You just have to go and get it. When I sell a house, I'm not selling a house or apartment or that penthouse right there for what I think that apartment deserves to be sold for. I sell it for what it's worth. The money's already out there. We just have to work to get those dollars assigned to that property. Same thing with employees. I talk to employees, agents all the time. And they say, well, I deserve X. Well, why? Because you're not gonna get paid or you're not gonna earn what you think you deserve. You're gonna earn what you're worth. Focus on yourself. Put those blinders on and figure out how to increase your worth and stop focusing on the word deserve.
I absolutely love this video because you don't get in life what you deserve. You get the value that you bring to the table and what you're worth. The number one asset in your life is you. Invest in you. Make sure you're spending money to get into proximity with other people that have the physical result, whether that's in the money or the business or the health or the relationship that you want, and learn exactly what they're doing and duplicate it. Because every single day, money is exchanging hands. It already exists, like they're printing trillions of dollars on a regular basis. But how you get that money is you get in the middle of the transaction. The way you get in the middle of the transaction is you add value and you make a difference and you serve other people's lives. And when you dramatically impact and get in the middle of the transaction, you're gonna get a percentage. Now, what I recommend is you get in as many transactions as possible so you can get more percentages. Like one of my revenue streams is through an agent attraction with inside a real brokerage. I have a partnership with them. I get paid on 700 transactions every single month. So not just getting in front of 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 transactions, I'm getting into the middle of 700 transactions. So go where the margins are bigger, but absolutely right, you get what you are worth, not what you deserve. That's a great video by Ryan.
Only having one stream of income is one of your biggest problems. You want to make sure that you're always collecting dollars from multiple streams of revenue. In the aftermath of the pandemic, so many people lost their jobs. So many people were furloughed and they had no source of income because they lost the one job, the one opportunity they had to make an income every single day. And they had no way of diversifying that income because they never had to think about it before. I started my own company in the middle of the pandemic and I made money in a lot of different ways. I have about 25 different streams of income at any one time based on one oak tree. My oak tree is real estate. And then I've got branches that I diversify my income with? What are you doing to diversify income in case of the next pandemic?
I completely agree once again with Ryan Serhant. And I love his analogy of being the oak tree with a bunch of branches, and each branch is a different revenue stream. If you're only relying on one revenue stream, I don't care. He calls it the pandemic, but it could be an economy shift. It could be just a technology shift, and it could put that revenue out of business. Now, if your revenue is only based on you and you can't get into a residual type revenue stream, you're gonna have a problem. What he's done and what I've done at a smaller scale is created the oak tree of real estate. That's my avenue. I make money off of real estate deals, real estate investments, agent attraction through building a network, agent attraction through mentorship, through my investment portfolio. I own other businesses like Orange Theory Fitness. And so you create these multiple revenue streams that pay you over and over again. And the more revenue streams that you have, the easier your life becomes financially. So I completely love the way Ryan posted this video. Now, if you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe, but comment down below, what are your thoughts about Ryan Serhant and what he's doing and what he had to say today? And make sure to like, comment, and share. We'll see you later.